17 for the 1832 South Central service to Bright, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Whipplesfield, Burgess Hill, Essex, Preston Park and Brighton. Customers for London Road, Aldcoombe, Falmer and Lewis, also Hove and stations to Worthing should change at right. change and right.
Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Live Show, baby. Let's go, baby. It's Saturday night, baby. Let's go. We're going to have a blast. I can't wait. I'm excited. There's a lot going on. My Bitcoin trade's up. We'll see where it goes. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to break it down. If you're in the trading group, you already got an update this morning. And if you watch my live stream today, I gave you guys a free call that already played out. You would have made gains. I gave you the 7-minute flag that pumped to the upside for Bitcoin. I'm already coming back in, showing you how we made gains. So, hey, you know, I get to show. I love coming back from the morning show, knowing that I made you gains. You know what I mean? Or, you know, gave you the education that helped you make gains. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting to any project, coin, or trade. Shout out to all the lifers. God bless each and every one of you. First thing we're going to look at is BOOKMAP and see what's happening on the order book. Shout out to the sponsors of the channel, BOOKMAP, LinkMac, Order Book. We love you. We appreciate you. It shows where there's a lot of orders API'd on the exchange. That's all. Nothing crazy. But it gives us a pretty good view of what's happening. Look at this guy thinking he's going to get a $25,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, right, buddy. In your dreams, buddy. 38,000 right here is the biggest order for a big buy. But the biggest orders are above us and closest are right here, up to 45,000. So if we had to make a call, BOOKMAP suggests it would like to go here and eat this liquidity. The most liquidity is above us. They're going to eat the shorts alive. Thank you, sweetie. Can I have a hug? Oh. Give me kisses. Oh. 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 Good night, sweetie pie. I love my kids, man. My kids are the best things in life. God, thank you for my kids. My kids got me through the death of my mom. The only thing getting me through the death of my mom are my kids, man. This is like a movie. You guys are watching a real life. The pain. Your mother dies on Thanksgiving in front of you while she's talking. Says, oh, I'm having that headache again. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do this today on Thanksgiving. Am I going to be all right? Yeah, you're going to be fine, Ma. You're going to be fine, knowing in your heart that you don't know. I honestly thought she was going to make it through the stroke. I didn't think she was going to die because she was talking to me. I thought if you got hit that hard, you would be out, you know? But the blood rushed through her brain, and then she was gone, man. And, you know, I was looking through my old tweets recently, and one of my tweets said, you know, call your mom. Make sure you call your mom today. It was Crypto Billy. And it was a week before my mom died, and I said, I just called my mom. I had a great conversation. I will eternally be grateful for you, Crypto Billy. And, like, I remember the conversation I had with my mom, and, you know, I called her all the time, and that wasn't the first time I called her, but I just, you know, this is a community of people that know each other. We meet each other. You know, shout out to Karate Coin. We're going to break that down. That's a good super chat. You're a smart man. And this stream will show you what's trending. If you hang out, you will find it. No one will expect the 9 to 12K order. Set sleeping well. You're funny. Yeah, that's wild, man. What's going on with MEXC? Nothing's going on with MEXC. Everything's great. Yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Another 100 subs and counting on our way to 60,000 subscribers. We could do it. And shout out to the fan funding that's coming in right now. We got Junie for $5 super chat. We got 3 Much Crypto, and we got Crypto Nate gifting 5 memberships to the lifers. What a blessing it is to be alive. God bless each and every one of you. So we looked at BOOKMAP. We can see the order book. Let's take a look. BOBA looked like it was going to break out today. Actually, I saw it in this little flag here on the 15-minute. It did, in fact, break out. It just had a golden cross coming. It got above the 200 SMA. BOBA for gains. 15%. And the bigger time frames look like this thing wants to move. If you look at the 22-hour suggests that a bigger move is coming, possibly all the way to 55 cents for BOBA. So BOBA's on my radar. All right. CREO's been on my radar. I've been nice enough. This is the trade of the week, personally. Slow mover, bigger coin, but consolidating absolutely nicely like we want. Getting tighter and tighter in the zone, in my humble opinion. Moving averages are good to go. And again, it could dump on us. Anything could happen. No guarantees. It could tease us. I never thought about that. But the idea is that this is likely going to break to the upside. Tight moving averages. You could wait for it to break out here and retest 10,995. But I see a 16-cent CREO not too long from now. All right. CREO on the radar in the consolidation. Getting tight. Just reminding you. I went over REAP. Probably getting a big move once it gets above the 200 SMA here on the daily time frame. I just don't see why it won't be able to break up back to its next move here. REAP chain. TRIAS just continues to go up in value. I put out this little flag here. It did almost hit the bigger target to 14. Went all the way to 14 today. TRIAS has been no one talks about it. I haven't heard one YouTuber talk about it. I barely hear anyone mention it. I put it in the cup and handle here at 355. The thing is at 14, doing absolute damage. At the bottom of this rally, it was 85 cents. It's done basically a 16, 17x. It's out of control. One of the biggest pump coins we've ever seen, really. It continues to move. Has to be a bigger pullback on this 22-hour time frame. I would be getting out and waiting for a bigger pullback. ICP continued to pump to the upside as well. ICP. I believe I got a super chat about it. Yeah, and there's my setup right there. Put an alert. It did hit and pump to the upside. ICP up 48%. If you look here on the day, ICP is the hottest coin right now, up 30%. SEI also getting some gains. We talked about that. FTT, TRB. TRB just never stops. MENA protocol and Quant kind of the winners in the last few hours. Last hour, Optimism, a little bit of a pump. NEO, Arbitrum. Optimism and Arbitrum continuing to pump together. Does Beam end up coming back in? You know, I sold on my Beam. Do I get back in? Not sure yet, really. We'll talk about that. We'll break it down. I gave ICP the other night. Yeah, on the live. Exactly. Beautiful pump to the upside for ICP. You know what I mean? It just got tighter and tighter. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Show that it had support. And that's what I go for. Tight moving averages, right? The 200 can be the outlier. Tight moving averages, low stochastic, MACD turning. Everything ready to rock. Bang, bang, bang. Let's talk about trade, poly trade. Baby, 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 right? And, you know, I saw it in this nice channel, but it fell down out of the channel first, made a bigger channel like this. So, may have been stopped out. My stop would be below this low, though. I didn't get a chance to personally trade the setup, but it did get a breakout there. You can see it kind of breaking out. This thing is also a monster. It just continues to go up, then consolidate. Like, it doesn't really get sold off, you know, a little bit, but like from 92 cents, 56, come back up, get tight. And this thing was just 9 cents. I mean, it's done a 10x. It's out of control. Love you, bro. Happy New Year. Can you look at METIS? Yeah, it's funny. I put out METIS in my mind. I looked at my own chart for METIS. I didn't put it out to the trading group. I wouldn't be surprised if Injective attempts to break out here. You know, the hidden bullish divergence swinging down while this swings up. The daily scooping, looking for a move out the flag to the upside. Injective's hot. And you just want to keep looking for a hidden bullish. And you really have it here, technically. It says you'll continue to the upside all the way to 65. Injective to 100, I mean, only a matter of time, right? It was $7. That's up a 5x too. It's insane what these coins have done. Sam is an alien. TA is on point. Shout out to Mr. Buy the Dip in the house. God bless you for being here. Haha, just mentioned that as well. Lifers are on point. Shout out to After Hours Investing, Nasty Nate's Crypto Corner, Crypto Billy, Dave Forget, PS5, Future of Gaming, on a 10x from Luna C and USDC. Love you, bro. We learn what you give us all day, every day. Moving averages, baby. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for everyone that learns from me and remembers and sends homage my way in respect and honor. That is the nicest and most legendary thing you could do. PS5, Future of Gaming, you're a legend, my friend. Coty Covariant about to make it into the top 100. 5 days of the trading group, up 115% on my trading portfolio. See? Bang, bang, bang. Once you got life or vision, it's like riding a bike. Amen. Amen. And I can give it to you faster than anybody else. Can you look at Fedium? You're still on that Fedium, huh? Interesting. You got to give a super chat if you want me to take a look at a coin, man. That's just how it works. It's only fair to everybody else. Okay, I want to do some trivia tonight. Who likes trivia on the show? I was just doing an action that most people do. You know, not every day, but here and there. Almost everyone here has done it a few times. You may do it less than other people in your house, but if someone can guess the action that I was doing, there was the 1 minute countdown. During the 1 minute countdown, I was doing something. If someone can guess what I was doing, if you're not in the trading group, I'll put you in the trading group. If you are in the trading group, I'll hook you up with $100. So let me know. Guess what I was doing in the minute countdown. Right when the minute countdown, I decided I had to do something. I normally don't do it before the show. All right. Everyone here has probably done it before. It's something that everybody does. Okay. If you can guess what I was doing, you're going to get a month in the trading group, or you're going to get hooked up with 100 bones. All right. You took your tie off. Nope. Hugging your kids. Nope. Took it down. Nope. Put lemon in the water. Nope. It's not something I do every day. Eat. Nope. Brush teeth. Nope. Nope. Eat a steak. You were thinking of a new gift. No. That's funny. You take your socks off. If so, scratching. You're funny. Brush your hair. Combing. Working out. Taking out the trash. Working out. Push up. Rub. You come on, man. Rub one out. This is horrible. Pocket square. Nope. Brushing the teeth. Twerking. Flipping the laundry. I'll give it to you. Flipping the laundry's close in a way. Vacuum cleaner. Who did it? Armstrong 33. I was vacuum cleaning. This guy did it. Armstrong 33. If you're in the trading group, email us. We want to throw you 100 beans. You know, we'll throw 100 beans in Tether, 100 beans in Bitcoin, whatever you want. Let us know. We'll hook you up. But you did it, man. I was vacuum cleaning. I just felt like there was too much stuff on the floor. I had to vacuum clean. Dude, we got the Dyson. That 400. Dude, this thing. I got that $400 Dyson. This thing is just like it is like. Anyway, you didn't come here for vacuum cleaning, but that thing is beast. Anyway, only thing I don't like about it is you can't seem to remove the battery, and it doesn't stay charged that long. You know what I mean? Anyway, Sounds like my impact gun. Yo, that thing is insane. That's crazy because I just bought one 2 days ago and cleaned my whole house. Hey, Lifer, I want to know. Yeah, maybe I bought a different one. Maybe I bought I don't know. Hey, Happy New Year. Can you please do T on Spooky Swaboo? Also, your thoughts. Many thoughts for your knowledge. Shout out to P11 Nad. Thank you for the $4.99. Those are BA. I want to overclock it. I know you do. That's all you do is overclock things. I wonder how your wife feels. No, I'm just... Cast leverage 0.5 from Point of Soul, 10x lever from 977, and ARB, hello at 04 holding all your calls. Love you, brother. God bless you, man. I literally just tore my whole Dyson apart last night. They are cheaply made. The episode of CL brought to you by Dyson. Dyson sucks, get it? Yeah. A lot of people about you, Lifer. You got that sauce. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I cleaned my house with my impact gun. Battery life good. Any new bullish news for today? You're funny. There is very bullish news. And I shared it with the trading group, but I'm going to talk about it today, and we're going to break it down. It was some just-in news that I did share earlier that popped on in. SEC may notify issues about spot Bitcoin ETF approval as soon as Tuesday or Wednesday, Reuters reports. So right as the year begins, right as we jump on into 2024, it looks like we're going to start off with fireworks and just absolutely be blasting to the upside. It looks pretty insane. So, I don't know. That looks like something's happening, right? And hold on, I just want to get us back to the trends. And listen, I got Bitcoin. We're going to break down Bitcoin. We're just having fun at Saturday night. We want to keep you guys entertained, all right? We also want to show you the hotness. Like, Injective looks like a very likely move to 65 from 37. You know, it's the buy high, sell higher season straight up. And it may really be doing a mini fib here and bouncing off that golden pocket on this local Fibonacci, okay? Hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Oversold on the stochastics quickly. Only took about 10 days to really, reconsolidate. 81% gains for Injective Protocol. Big moves possibly coming, all right? Pay attention to Injective. It could easily drop down and hit the 786 and come back down and test this level at 28. No guarantees. 3-day chart's a little high. 2-day chart's a little high. The daily would have to take us off. Looks like it may. I would watch it. Based off my indicators, it tells me there's a high likelihood Injective could take off, especially with the sentiment, how many people are into this thing, and what it wants to be doing. Who here really enjoyed the week with their family? Who enjoyed the week with their family? It was an amazing week. My sister came to visit. It was awesome. It's weird for me because I used to work and then get the week off. And I'd spend the whole week with my family. We'd go on walks. But now, I don't stop work. I take a little less time from the group and a little more time with the family the last week, when my sister was in town. But, Crypto Tweak, best TA in the game. And how many people say I have the best TA in the game? It's crazy. I mean, I've never seen so many people compliment someone. You guys are awesome. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you so much. I never want to look like it's too much, but I appreciate the love. I just want to say that. I appreciate the love, each and every one of you. Amazing people, all of you. All of you are amazing people. Does ICP continue? The 1 hour suggests that the daily suggests that you're just getting started. So daily says, yeah, you broke out of this and you're just getting started on the daily. So when I see momentum like that on the daily with a massive move, I also could take the length of this pole, which will give us at least somewhat of an idea here. And this tells us 16. Another 25% gain coming, and then I start going to the smaller time frame. And so now I'm on the 7 or the 10, and I'm looking for something. Rising wedge, maybe this might break out a little more or something like this. But I'm going to watch the smaller time frames for my way in because the daily looks like it wants to continue. For instance, once we saw that daily and then we saw this flag, and that was not too long ago. That's a beautiful trade for me right there. Bang. I love 10-minute scalps, 7-minute scalps. 7-minute time frame is my go-to. And look at that. It would have been low stochastics right there. RSI, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD, falling volume with falling price, tight enough moving averages at the high volume node. Oh my gosh. Would have moved to the upside for ICP. All right. This is Weird Lifer, but could you check on Ponk E with an E at the end? I don't know what Ponk E is, but we'll take a look. Because you're good at TA and also a shiny people. Bright joy to your followers, and I'm blessed to find you. Guess it's why people call you the best in the game. BTC Zodiac, we love you and I appreciate you. 3-minute scout for the same profit as a 15-minute trade. Hey, whatever you want to do. It was a gem, man. Looks so good. Sam is the eye of a tiger. Rocky, God bless Crypto Billy. Even no matter any downside, you lift me up to live another day. Thank you, Lifer. Amen. What's the Discord server? What's the server over here? How do I get into this server? If you would like to become a crypto lifer and hang out with Samuel James Price, which is me, every single day and make it happen with your life and do things you've never done and listen, when you say things, you're going to believe in them. You're going to become a millionaire. You're going to do it. You're going to change your life. You're going to do it. The first million is the hardest. After that, they start to flow in like M&Ms. Then you got to deal with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you want to join the trading group, we make it easy. Okay? Ivan 10 broke. No words can describe what you do for the community. No words can describe what you do for the community. No words can describe what you do for the community. No words can describe what you do. God bless you, man. Can you check out one-day Bitcoin between 2020 and June 20 December? Only 90%, so only indicators are the same now. I'm sorry, man. I don't like to do all that, like back testing someone else thought through. I appreciate it, though. But thank you. Yeah, great week. Relax trade. My daughter wants to go everywhere with me. Oh, they love it. Annabelle, Manuel, we love you. I give you the biggest respect to you and the lifers. Amen. How many people we got here on the live? 635 people, 223 likes, $42. A lot of people are out. This is a night of nights. It's the night before New Year's, right? People are getting ready, just hanging. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. So I see ICP likely continuing here. I would wait for the 7-minute to come on down, but it is likely this thing could get pinned and continue to the upside as well. Target is 14, and 16 is the bigger target after we broke on out. So just want to show you what's hot, right? TRB just won't stop. It's like on steroids, out of control for TRB, And again, it is also in this little flag here, it may attempt with a low liquidity weekend spread to continue to pump here to the upside. Measured move would take it to 282. Again, I really wouldn't chase it. Well, you can see it broke out of this 7-minute flag. I love these 7-minute flags. I trade them all day long, baby. But TRB continuing ever since we looked at it too, and it retraced back down here. What a monster, right? And TRB was just $10. It's done a 26x. I mean, it's insane. A 26x since September 4th. And people think we're not in a bull market. Like, come on, man. It's crazy to me. You could plop $1 million in front of someone and they could be like, that's not real money. Just absolutely nuts to me. The masses are more confused than they've ever been. And the masses were always confused, but now they're more confused than ever. Like, the average person is so off. Like, their arguments don't make sense. They don't research. They don't read. Their basis points make no sense. Like, I know finance and money. I studied the history of money. I studied finance. I understand scarcity. Like, if anyone's going to make $1 billion, it's going to be me. I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? All I do is research. Money is my life, right? I don't try to say I know everything about everything else, The key is to be good at one thing and get really, really good at it. So I'll tell you right now, on the daily, I don't love what I'm seeing on Cardano. We could get a pullback with the 21 being, I would love a little more sideways price action. However, on the 4-hour, I love what I'm seeing. Tight behavior. I see a 93 Cardano. We just want to see either more consolidation of the bigger time frames, or this 4-hour has to give us a big push to the upside. Shout out to the 200 to 690 people on the live, 250 likes. Is that really the respect you have for me? Everyone says I'm the greatest dude since sliced bread, greatest TA, and I can only get 252 likes out of the 700 people watching? Come on, man. I know at least 500 of you are loyal lifers that would show up at any moment in time to ready to go. So come on. Show the world how strong we are. Show them what happened when I used to have 3 people watching me. Show them how you got me here. It wasn't just me. It was each and every one of you that got us to the upside here. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's like this video, guys. YouTube, stop us from liking. No. YouTube loves me, man. They do a very good job. YouTube has been doing a really good job helping the channel recently, keeping our videos out, recommending our videos. We've been having a blast. Shout out to YouTube. God bless YouTube and the algorithm. 5X on HelloCoin, now up 2,500. Yeah, HelloCoin, we got in early, man. I did my part, even though I can't afford to pay for your class. Amen. Amen. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin, but I do see Cardano making a bit of a move further to the upside. Bitcoin taking a bit of a hit right now. You know, it was sitting pretty at 42.4. The trade was going well. Trade's been up and down all day, the swing trade that I'm in here on the futures account. I'm trading on MEXC. MEXC is the greatest place to trade. They are going to raise their fees at the beginning of 2024. I kept saying it was only a matter of time. Take advantage. The fees are still less than most are 0.06. They're going to be 0.05. All right. And their spot fees are only going to be 0.01. They're going to be very small, but they will raise their fees. All right. This is the trade right here. Stop loss is 39,655. Take profit is 53,000, 54K. If we do get approved Tuesday or Wednesday, this thing will skyrocket. If not, I'll take a hit. It's okay. I can handle it. Up 55 bucks, 3.9%, $1,400, 17x leverage. It's a $23,750 trade. I may even add, if we get above this key level and do a retest, I will add to this trade to continue further to the upside. This is the trade. I put it out to the trading group. Since this morning we got in, it went up beautifully to the upside. At one point, it was up very nice as Bitcoin was at like 43,000, I think like 680 at the high, 643. And that's when the trade was like doing very, very well. Anyway, shout out to anyone that did or did not take the trade. And again, I didn't give the trade like this. I gave the trade on the 7-minute earlier today on the live stream. I told everyone to watch this 7-minute flag when I was streaming live this morning, and I even made this right shoulder and talked about how a lobster has a bigger side than another. Remember, who here watched the live stream for this morning? Who here learned about the right shoulder? Who here made this flag and then made the gains that I talked about? Then I put out another little flag here on the 1-minute time frame, and I tracked it again for the trading group. While I was in class, I teach a class the last Saturday of every month. I taught class today from 9. I taught class from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. today. It was an amazing class, 3-hour long, absolutely amazing. And it was an amazing class. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate the 723 people, 340 likes. Who here kicked it with me every single, put a 1 if you were here every single live stream. Put a 1 if you watched every live stream this entire year. So anyway, I just want to show you how we made gains today in Bitcoin. And look, my target was 42,674. We got to 42,669, right? We were like $5 off from my target. You got to give me credit on the move for the upside for BTC, all right? Who here watched every single live stream the entire year? Wow, we got a lot of people that did never miss this. Put a 1 if you never missed a stream. Unbelievable. Wow, some people never missed the stream the entire, from 2023. Not one stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, I'd believe it, man. Unfortunately, I was at work and couldn't watch the last live stream. It's okay. I remember when you watched, when you first started YouTube. Unbelievable. So amazing. I might have missed a couple here and there. You're funny. I love you. I'm not trying to make people feel bad for missing the stream. Come on, man. Like, life is life, you know? I'm just trying to see how many people are just really did go all the way with me. Congrats to all the guys. I'd said about 90% of them. Can't lie, I tried. I always catch up when I miss one, though. You learned me a lot. Who here just feels so much more comfortable trading and ready for 2024 is going to be a great year because they found the channel and they learned so much. Put a 33 if you learned so much that you know your 2023 is going to be better than 2020. Put a 33 if you know 2024 is going to be better than 2023 because of what you learned in the channel. Man, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you to take a shot on me. I'm so grateful that each and every one of you believed in the world. I'm so grateful that you people jumped on in. The gratitude is so real. And I told you, for the next few days, the end of the year, I'm going to do some blabbing. And if you didn't, you know what I mean? I wanted to get people ready for I am going to be blabbing. And honestly, the last stream I blabbed on was the biggest watch stream we ever had. So apparently people like to hear me blab. 7,000 views when I decided to blab. You know what I mean? And but whenever I was blabbing about real life, you know what I mean? But 7,000 views. I mean, 2 of my biggest streams ever were the last 2 days. Unbelievable. I copy and paste my sole address to receive something. Is there a chance someone could steal my crypto? No, not if it's your receiving address. No. As long as you don't copy and paste your seed phrase. Your seed phrase is the address they can get into. Your public address is just your public address. You know. I joined the trading group in March. I 2 times my portfolio since then. Shout out to D-Dubs. We love you. Remember that time we made gains every day? Yeah. Did you see that BRC 420 info I sent you about Ordinal Sammy? I did. Pretty crazy, man. And we were one of the first trading groups to be into ordinals, to break down ordinals, to talk about what's happening between ordinals. It was us, man. You know, we started the frenzy. All right. What's digital matter theory? DMT proposes treating data as unrefined raw substance, shared terrain of digital reality, seemingly inherently useful we can build on and work with, always starting from scratch to facilitate interoperability and variance. Craziness, right? But here's a thread about ordinals, all right? Introducing BRC 420, the groundbreaking metaverse protocol in ordinals. Break free as inscription assets transcend boundaries. Explore the BTC metaverse with BitMap, the world's first open source metaverse protocol. BRC 420, Ordinal's first metaverse protocol. Pretty crazy, pretty weird, pretty interesting. But you hear it here first on the channel. We break some of the biggest news in crypto, get you going before it happens. We even give you the Lions and the Cowboys news real quick in case you're missing the game, but you want a little bit of both. It's 7-3 in the first. Dak Prescott looks okay. Will he choke like he does in the fourth quarter a lot? Sorry to say, but he does. Ooh, he already threw a pick. He already threw a pick in the first quarter. I like Dax. I want the best of him. I want the best for everybody, but I'm also a hard critical guy. And I notice when, people have an issue. So here's my buddy. All right, I want to talk about this today and give you guys this link here. This is Twitter and Tree Brother Farms. All right. This is my buddy Nikolai that I grew up with. We finally booked a spot in a place called Alternative to Meds, Mental Health Center. Antipsychotics and other medications have negatively affected my brother's life, and it's time for a change. His brother was diagnosed at a very young age, 20 years old. He's now like my age, and I know him. We hung out when I was a kid. And they just keep putting him on all these different medications to keep messing him up. And he's like a guinea pig, and they finally want to see if they can get him some real help and some alternative medication. And, there should be a link. I want to see this, but there should be a link to a GoFundMe that I thought my buddy had out here. Send me that link if you can. Oh, okay. Oh, the link is right there. There's the GoFundMe. Excellent. All right. So if you click on that, you can click on the GoFundMe on the picture. We could all give what you can. We're so close to the goal. All right. Very, very close to the goal. All right. Very close. So, what will happen is it just puts him in a good place. And, maybe he can finally live his last 20 years and find some mental clarity, But this is one of my best friends I grew up with, and it's just been tough. And shout out to anyone that already did give. I really, really appreciate it. And I told them I would share this tonight. And, But God bless John. God bless the Sulo family. I love you guys. All right. I was a pill guppies growing up. So stop. Changed my life. Exactly. New to crypto. I got $20 of a coin in Dextu and it's 50K now, but don't know how to swap back to ETH. Help. I got $2 of a coin in Dextu and it's 50K now, but I don't know how to swap back to ETH. Help. Just go to Uniswap, man. What wallet do you have it on? Go to Uniswap and swap it back to Ethereum. Simple. You do need Ethereum in the wallet, though. So you got to go buy some ETH somehow. You got to get ETH. That's the problem. You could have a coin. If you don't have the Ethereum, you can't get the coin out of Ethereum. It's the only problem with decentralized coins. Like, they should take some of the coin you already have, be able to take it out of the transaction and send it in, but they don't do that. You know what I mean? That should be part of the protocol. You shouldn't be stuck when you don't have the protocol coin. You know what I mean? They should be able to somehow extract it through the transaction, but they can't do the transaction without the gas. TRB futures on MEXC just keeps hitting it. Easy gain. I know, it just keeps ripping. 100%. Look at trade, man. Trade just broke out of a big resistance. I don't see why it doesn't break out to 157 now. Poly trade on the radar on MEXC. All right. What I don't like is the slippage they have on some. I'm excited about Meme Alliance. Interesting. That honey is amazing. Amen. OXN. Let's take a look at OXN, right? And I had that on here. I was looking at it here. Yo, Burke, man, you're doing damage. Absolutely nailing it. Here's Cock Inu. People just want to know. COQ Inu. Still in the falling wedge. Did get the bounce off of like a low 886 retracement. Could start to make a move. 267% would be the move back to the upside if it did get the move. Still a lot of buzz around this coin. I didn't get on in. And if I miss it, I miss it. I just kind of more, it's kind of funny to watch it. Grandma's Sofa on Solana. Interesting. Brand new coin out in like 2 hours. I don't even know. You know, I'm just speculating there. Okay, what coin did you talk about there, though? Oh, yeah. Was it OXN? Is that how we spelled it? Wow, and I had a chart on it, and it hit the target. Length of the pole was the base to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. And we're saying, like, we could see this on MEXC before you know it, right? Look, up 178% gains. Beautiful move for OXN. This was on Uniswap. This was given on the underground by GF Burke. He gives the underground calls in the trading group. Bang, bang, bang. That will hit eggs. Yeah. Did Bitcoin destroy the earth? What do you think of Axelar? Smash the like and sub, everybody. It's not 0.8. It's 0.8 for TRB. You know, I like Covalent from the very beginning. It was a project that I really believed in. I really did from the very, very jump stages. I was looking at it down here with the alert down at 12 cents. It already did a double up from when I looked at it, Covalent. And look, I love it. I mean, this is what, if you learn from me in my trading group, you're going to learn about the tight moving averages. You're going to learn about, you know, putting it inside of a tight channel. You're going to learn about your measured move. 31,853 is the next target. This thing is breaking out. It will tussle with this resistance once it gets above. I see it getting to 31.8. Tight moving averages tell it that it can get a move. I'd play it for the 8 hour. 8 hours a little high, but it is breaking out to the upside. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Lifer Ponky is on the Soul Network. Thank you. And I remember we were in Punk. So Ponky pumped up, came back down. Now it's attempting to do like an Adam and Eve, right? It could be a rug pull, man. Be careful. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it for you, but just be careful. It's very low. You'd have to believe in this, and it's a meme. $7 million market cap. I can't tell you, man. That to me, that's gambling. All right? Everybody, we do some pinned links that I want you to check out. First one, I want you to come and check out. Hit this. Boom. It'll take you to CryptoLifer.com. Really, the beautiful website that I created. Can you believe it? And my team helped me build. And shout out to my team. I have the greatest team. My whole team got Christmas bonuses. If you don't give Christmas bonuses to your employees, you're the worst person on earth. All my team got up Christmas bonuses. I hope everyone was happy. I wanted to bless them, make sure they were happy. And again, I'm not going to say what they were, but they were. I thought they were pretty good. And I hope everyone's happy with their Christmas bonuses. And I love you all. I appreciate you all. All right. Jay, I will throw you one. I just got to contact you on Slack. But I got something coming for you too as well. God bless everybody. We love you. We appreciate you, especially everyone in my team. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas with your family. Thank you for everything that happened as we did absolutely crushed Cyber Monday and Black Friday. I mean, that was a huge success. I consider it an absolute success. And shout out to everybody here on the trading group. We love you. We appreciate you. All right. Lifer is a different breed. I love this guy. Shout out to Anthony C. Shout out to your team. Keep up the good work. Amen. Yeah, be careful, man, with that thing. And that's why I don't really like going over coins like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't even want to put it on someone's radar. Like, I just don't even want to give it that I didn't want to give it any love. Wow, shout out to the fan funding. We got Junie. What is your all-time high conservative price for Bitcoin this in 2024? I believe we could get to, 90,000. I believe we could hit 100K by 2024, by the end of 2024. Thanks for checking it. I appreciate you, Bunsonator. I copy and paste myself. There's a chance someone, no, you're all right. All right. New to crypto, I got, okay, boom, boom, boom. All right, we answered that. You gave a lot of super chats. Thank you for giving all the super chats for Ponky. Hey, Sam, Happy New Year. Can you please do and Spooky Swap? Let's take a look at Boo and Spooky Swap. And I was in Boo, took my profits, talked about how it was likely going to break to the upside out of the cup and handle. It did that. Went up 187% gains. I gave this to the trading group. I talked about how before Sol got huge, before all these other coins got big, back in the beginning of December too, I'll say, hey, Boo's going to follow Phantom now. Sol pumped first, but then, Phantom is going to follow. And what's going to pump with Phantom? See, I already know all the ecosystems. I already know how they were built, what gets used, the use case. Not only do you learn about technical analysis for me, but I also know what's happening inside of the DeFi ecosystems. I gave my whole team Ray when it was 40 cents and it went to $1.80. You know what I mean? And I told everyone that Ray was going to pump because Solana was going to create a huge ecosystem move and there was going to be a blast. I see Boo pumping here on the 8-hour. You have hidden bullish divergence, swing up to swing up. While that swings down, you're flat on the RSI. I see a move coming for Boo. And if Boo's going to pump, that means that Phantom is likely going to pump as well. So you want to start paying attention, all right, to the Phantom ecosystem. Then you got Spooky Swap, right? There's probably going to be some memes on Phantom that pop off too. And then there's just so much to be looking at, all right? Blessing, Sam, thank you. Mine looking at Near Protocol. I like Near. It's getting a lot of buzz. Near could be next in line to Solana. Near is fast, amazing, efficient. It really, really, really could push the boundaries. And I like what Near is doing, and I like what Near is at right now. So we'll take a look at Near and XCAD as well, but then we're going to deep dive Bitcoin, all right? We got to deep dive Bitcoin. I'm putting it off. I'm making people kind of like, where's that Bitcoin update, right? It's coming. Don't worry. So let's delete everything. Let's take a look at Near on the bigger time frames. Whenever the 21 starts to curve, it tells me we're likely going to get a pullback to some type of support. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did get back to 255 for Near. But we got this beautiful Adam and Eve double bottom to the upside. I believe Near in the long term is going to continue to the upside. Near was $17, $20 a coin. So I see it eventually getting there again. Let's go to our biggest time frame, like the 3-day or the 4-day. You can see Near was all the way up here at about $20 a coin back in December of 2021. Just 2 years ago. It's crazy. It wasn't even that long ago. And Near has just flipped the 3-day, the 200 SMA on the 3-day, and the 21's crossing. These are bullish signs for Near in the bigger term, right? So Near has some cool support and resistance levels that it broke above. 344 would be a key level. If it loses 344, it's going to drop to 280, all right? We don't want to see it lose 344. We're pretty close to it, all right? The 21 crossing the 200 is a good sign for continuation, but the 3-day does need to come back down a little bit. The 22 hours structured down, the daily, the 4-hour. All these time frames look somewhat bearish, right? They don't look amazing. Even the 1 hour is getting a curve, and it's below the 200 SMA. So, once you lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, you usually go to the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. Key that Near holds this level here as support and resistance. You can even bring this up. It's right there. Previous resistance becomes support. So like 358 is key, and then we'll have maybe one level at 328. The way I'm shoulder, head, shoulder, I feel like Near has to pull back after such a massive move to the upside that it recently had, all right? If it can hold this level, a big pump is coming though. So it's not in that I like the pennants. They're like the the less risky to play because they're in such a visually stunning pattern, number one, and they're consolidating the most sideways, right? If this loses it, dropping down, that's a stop loss get hit there too. Also, when the 21's curving like this, it's likely you come and test this 200 SMA. The only way that saves us is if we begin to consolidate in this manner. Bitcoin was in this recently, and what happened? Bitcoin did pump to the upside and started to go sideways instead of gaining itself further to the downside. So you kind of need a pump back to the upside in consolidation for near protocol. And it's funny, I'm in near pretty heavy and I'm up pretty big. I did lose a substantial amount when near dropped that dollar point, you know. But to me, near's a long-term hold. Like, I want to hold near for at least 2 years or a year and a half, get to $20 and call it a day for near protocol, okay? I'd like to see this consolidation. If I get this, my goodness, I mean, then I'm going to want to long it really hard at 433 and take it to 694. If it falls further down, then I negate this, and that's why I like projections. Projections are kind of, it waits for what you want it to see. If you see what you projected, the trade's almost a shoo-in for you to take it at that point. XCAD's in the beautiful cup and handle. It's getting a lot of people talking about it. Apparently, it's connected to Mr. Beast and KSI. That's a big deal. I don't see how it doesn't make them money, and I don't see how they don't help this thing get moving. So the 4 hours a little high. Look for it to consolidate, maybe make a flag on the smaller time frames. But if you look at the bigger time frame, the daily's just getting started, and it bounced kind of with a wick pretty close to the 618 golden pocket. Went off this previous resistance, came up. It's holding the 0.5. Giant double bottom cup and handle. I see this thing going up 100%. Target is $2.33. I don't see how it doesn't get there in the next month. Again, I could be wrong. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself your own advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. All right? But XCAD looks interesting to me on the chats. I appreciate that. God bless you for XCAD. All right? Thank you, Butsinator, Stas, Miss Raheem Kano, and everybody here on the live stream. 3 Much Crypto, Crypto Billy, P11 Nad, JD, Michael Hodge. And we did look at Cardano already. Crypto Tweak. Let's take a look at HNT. And HNT's got mobile. You know, you don't want to forget about mobile. HNT Mobile came out, right? That's going to be hot at one point. Probably got sold off, but at one point, once it finds its bottom, once it kind of decides to kind of chill out at one point, I believe mobile could be pretty big. Could be kind of making this Adam and Eve double bottom here, too. I'll be watching it closely. I'll have an alert here just when it comes by. And I know you asked about HNT. We're going to talk about HNT. But I just wanted to bring up mobile when I thought about it. HNT finally got HNT Mobile out. All right, Helium Mobile. All right, so HNT was hot. It got that buzz. Everyone talked about it. It got a nice pump. Went from 291 all the way up to 930, 953, right? It did a 3X. And even from the lows here in the beginning of November, when it was $1.51, it did an 8X. So we got our rally. We got, like, that's a rally and a half. Multiple coins at 8Xs, 7Xs, 9Xs. I mean, profits should be taken, you know. And again, I know that they're short term and everyone's trying to build their bags. This is the problem. Everyone's trying to build their bags for the next run, but we just had a run and a half. Like, if you were in the stock market and you saw tons of coins go 8X, 5X, I mean, which we kind of did see, you know. Mara did take a pretty big pullback. I want to kind of mention that to 23.49. It got the sell-off. I mean, that was a massive rally up to the upside for Mara. For me, I want a dollar cost average another $7,000 into my position. So I really would like the pullback so I can get back in a little bit and begin to build. We want to go to 100 and take that all the way to the upside. Turn 10 grand into, or 15 grand into 150,000. You know what I mean? Pay some capital gains on long term after a year and then put that into some real estate. I like trading the markets, flipping my money, and then putting it into real estate for cash flow. That's kind of my rinse and repeat scenario, you know? And then some of that cash flow also goes into BTC, and I like buying BTC near the bottoms, all right? And I show my entire team and my students how I do it, what we go after, what happens, right? What happened to HNT here? All right, so helium mining. I would pull a Fibonacci from this move here to the upside. We came down to the golden pocket, got a bounce. Nice flag. Things are looking pretty good for a possible continuation to the upside. I take a look at a 22-hour time frame and see where it's at. looking pretty nice. The 22, the 2-day, the 3-day coming down. The 3-day may want to come all the way back to the 21 there. You could get that further pullback after such a massive rally. You know, you have to remember, man, things get pulled back. People are kind of getting a little too euphoric recently. You know, I think we want to always kind of remain humble and rewind a bit. 68 here on the Fear and Greed Index. I would like somewhere more. I want to get back in here, you know. Buying Bitcoin at these prices is pretty high for me. It tells me there should be somewhat of a bigger pullback at one point when we don't know, but there will be. Trust me, there will be a quote-unquote crash. People will say it's over. There's no rally. That happens every single bull market, and they're going to tell you that the market's over, and you're going to see that nonsense. So, yeah, I would heed the 3-day, but at the same time, with such a strong pump, I would watch this previous support or resistance and see if it can hold, right? It's not like my go-to, but it is building up, and it has a lot of buzz to it and a lot of sentiment right now. It's, you know, it's been in the spotlight more than most other coins. It has that level. People are buying into it, and so I could see another pump. The pump would take you to $12.008, all right? People say when ETF is approved, sell off. No, that's the worst thing I ever hear. It's not a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event, in my humble opinion. Yeah. There are buy the rumor, sell the news events. In my opinion, you know, the ETF isn't one of them. It may be, you never know. I'm open-minded. Anything could happen, but it's likely not. And CREO, man, which was given, CREO engine, continues to rip. And it's funny, my man even said, watch it continue to rip. And it ripped again. Now up 767% since given in my trading group on December 16th. Maybe even earlier by David Kendall in the trading group. This is insane. My trading group finds so many coins. I could sit back and just make gains off the trading group at this point. I'm telling you right now, it's out of control. All right. ICP continuing to get that pump, wicked up a little longer, further to the upside. And yeah, the way to track it is smaller time frames. And I was about to say, I thought we drew that already. We must have drawn it on the KuCoin chart, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, pumped up, came back down. You want to see that it stays in this market structure and blasts out the rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. You would expect this to come back down to 11 on the 1-minute chart. If this does not and goes sideways, and you know, in the next 10 minutes, you see it more here, it's so likely going to blow. That's a higher target now, too, to about 14.95, you know. Miners getting in right into TRTM. RTM is the new one. Where is that on? CoinX? Or it's, see, we find out what the miners are getting into, and then we use that knowledge to gain more knowledge, right? RTM, wrapped MATIC. Is this it? Roto-Matico. This thing looks horrible, though, on QuickSwap. Sam, you're the man. Can you check out MATIC, please? Jeffrey Anderson, we love you. We appreciate you. Check out NFP on MEXC, please. The SEC could just do a false tweet out that said no ETF, wait for a crash, and then say, oops, that was from last year, ETF approved. They want a CBDC control the people. Jamie Dimon says he would ban Bitcoin. It is what it is. He says that, and then the next day, his company's going to be the one that's going to help the ETF approval. With come on, man. It's so insane. You know what I mean? Like, it just absolutely doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. All right, we got to look at Bitcoin. I was looking at my trade. I'm like, should I take it? Should I watch it? I was like, I gotta do a deep dive on Bitcoin soon. I never waited for Bitcoin this long, but I wanted to get the super chats out the way as we went. And it's Saturday night. We do it a little differently. On the weekdays, we'll do Bitcoin immediately. You know, we're trading on the day. It's time. Trust me. Who here is antsy for the Bitcoin update? Be honest. Put a 3 in the comment section if you're antsy for that Bitcoin update. You're like, damn, I would have gotten it by now. What's taking so long? Sammy. So we talked about this retesting to the upside here. I'm antsy for the Bitcoin update, so other people are too. You know, there's some 3s right there. So Karate came back, retested the same level, and then bounced to the upside. That's called a retest. Beautiful place to take advantage. 23% gains on the retest for Karate. And now it's breaking out. I see the target to 004. And again, you have Bas Rutten, you know, involved in this, one of the greatest, most famous fighters in the world. That's a big deal, you know. Van Physiolato, a lot of threes, man. I'm on ANSI Alpha. We going all LOL. Lifers to the top, baby. Crypto Bear Baker. Jamie Dimon is an AP for Bitcoin ETF for BlackRock. I know, exactly. Exactly. Doesn't make any sense, right? So he's helping the Bitcoin ETF move forward, but he says he would ban it. The guy doesn't make any sense at all. It's like, is that how ignorant Congress is? It's that simple, like, you know. Anyway, Karate Crypto starting this parabolic move. And we knew about an early bird style, too. November 8th, it was down here. I mean, the thing is up huge. The whole month of November was just a fest. Like, it was like a 3x. It was like 3x was easy. If you didn't 3x, like, you weren't paying attention. You know what I mean? Okay. No, we didn't do METIS yet. We didn't get there yet. We just didn't get there yet. So I see Karate continuing. How it would continue is I would watch for a flag on the 1 hour. I would zoom in here. And I'd be watching this 21 to come up a little more. Maybe even the 15. It's got low volume. You know, I mean, not low volume, but the spread isn't amazing. Like, not many people know about it. It's still pretty small market cap. But Golden Cross with the 15-minute. I'd watch some type of flag, see if this thing can continue to the upside. Bitcoin just got to pump back to the upside here. At about 42,268. Trades back up $50. We'll see what happens. I made in November what I used to make all year working. Amen. Super Chats, METIS, Weight, MATIC, and NFP. Let's take a look at METIS. And then we're going to do our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. I'm like really antsy for it right now. So it's funny. I looked at METIS just the other day. I was alone, and I saw this flag for METIS. Put it out. Thought it could break out November 28th, a month ago. Look at that. Said to put an alert on it. That was when it was sitting here at 18. It's done over a 4x now. And it ripped all the way to 94. Almost did a 5x. And now it's consolidating yet again. If I'm right, isn't METIS the secure? It has something to do with the app? The secure app? I'm pretty, like, isn't that, aren't they hand in hand? Let me take a look here. I could be completely wrong, but I get this feeling. Is it METIS DAO too? Yeah, there it is. METIS DAO announced it will disclose major news. METIS news is published on CoinTag Pro 10 seconds ago. That's so funny. What's the bullish news, man? There are thousands of cryptocurrencies evolving in the market. Interesting. A layer 2 scaling to solve blockchain trilemma. The blockchains cannot be decentralized, secure, and scalable simultaneously. It also tries to solve Ethereum's biggest challenges: speed, cost, and scalability. METIS wants to develop, manage decentralized applications. Framework. Studied computer science, undergraduate, did an MBA at the University of Toronto. After graduating, he worked as a software engineer and manager at IBM until 2019, where he co-founded METIS. He also heads up development at Case, where, you know, it's funny how some of these coins that we barely even know about, no one even talks about, have some substantial teams. It's got a $378 million market cap. 4.57 million METIS are out, 45% of the supply. It's got an Ethereum address and a METIS Andromeda. They got their own thing going, which is pretty interesting, right? I've known about the coin on and off the last few years, just never really gave it much thought. I see it in a bit of a flag that could continue to the upside. I'd like to see the 200 kind of come into price action there. 4 hours a little too, far away, and the bigger time frames just coming back into that 8 hour, right? I'd play the 8 hour time frame if it can get the pump. Yeah, and I see it going up to 139. Hi, Crypto Lifer. I love my man. God bless. Can we please take a look at KIMBO? Thank you. Interesting. Wade had a huge bounce to the upside. It bounced back strong after it got crushed Actually crushed back to its all-time highs on MACC, which is crazy. We started getting into weight, somewhere in April and May back in here. It did dump. I was down. Now I'm back up in my investment. I thought it was over, honestly. It got crushed. BitBoy really did a pretty good job, like absolutely destroying them. Hey, Sam, Happy New Year to you and your family. Can you have a look at KDA when you have a chance? Thank you for the blessings, Mac Tire. God bless you, Mac Tire. Thank you so much. I'm in debt for a long life of gratitude to you, Sam. Thoughts on VeChain? No, you're not. You did it yourself. I'm just here for you. God put me on the earth to help you. No one is indebted to me. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Shout out to Shoni Saban. We love you. Shout out to the $94 in chat revenue. We appreciate you and we love you. All right. But wow, Wade Token got back in the business. Somehow, some way, they crawled back in for whatever reason to make investors whole. I don't know. But I'm back in the money on this coin now. And I was just speculating on anything that was going to have a TV show. Wait, Hello Token, both to me were things that I definitely needed to grab a piece of. You know what I mean? So. And back up to 87 cents possibly is the idea here. Right? That would be the next big target. There's really nothing holding it back. It's very close to price discovery. Wait Token. I could see it ripping to 87 and doubling up. All right. I'm trying to get all the super chats done and then get to Bitcoin. But you guys won't let me. You just won't let me. I talked about MATIC. I said MATIC was likely to boom to the upside. It did that. Blasted out of this chat to the upside. The Adam and Eve double bottom. You just got to believe that these DeFi ecosystems are going to take over. And it's only a matter of time till each of them gets their way. And once they start cranking and going, and people are going to be using it, and it's going to be better than a bank. I mean, all the banks have customers. So MATIC can have customers, Fanta can have customers, Solana, they can all these ecosystems can have customers. And they're going to service their customers better than all the banks around the world. So there's no reason why a bank would you'd rather, use a bank than Phantom. And that people are going to realize this. And it's going to be an alternative to banking yet again. And DeFi is going to take center stage. It already is. I see a 32% gain. Previous support becomes resistant. That'd be a beautiful retest for MATIC right there. High risk, 95%. I see it at a 140 not too long from now. MATIC, baby, MATIC. Can you pull the fib on MATIC? So you got to ask me what you want me to pull the fib on. Now I have to go back and see what super chat you gave, and I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't even know what you mean, man. I wish I could pull the fib, but I don't know on what. Talk about seeing how you see SEI. I was looking at TIA and found SEI. I mean, I looked at SEI. We already talked about that too as well. All right. NFP. NFT prompt. This thing just came out. You know what I mean? Brand new. Now it's consolidating after a pump. It's just high risk, high reward. The last 3 coins that I did this with and I got in early did pay me. Not saying this is guaranteed to do that. I mean, that's a huge, I don't know. I wouldn't take that whole bowl. I would just conservatively take this. And it could break out. You never know. I mean, this is a brand new coin. I'm giving our best shot. It is consolidating. It has 3 higher lows in a row and it's making a nice uptrend. Its measured move would take us all the way back to 143 and it's brand new. So, you take a shot on it, you take a shot. KIMBO on CoinEx. Wow, this thing just continues to rip to the upside. I don't know it. I don't know what it is, but it's consolidating. I mean, look at this. That's a beautiful consolidation after a massive pump. It's likely to continue to the upside for gains. I'll tell you that right now. This thing is looking very bullish. Nice follow through. It's on CoinEx. I don't know what it is. Never heard about it. KIMBO. I always put the USDT even though I don't need to. $14 million market cap. 0. Yeah, that's it right there. I can see the structure that I just made. Isn't that funny? Tiny market cap. Up huge already. It's Trader Joe Avalanche meme coin possibly. Kimbo's community dog meme coin. Honoring the Ava heads of DeFi. So it's Avalanche's meme coin. All right. That's what it is. Already up big. Let's see here. From the bottom. Not too bad. Only 255%. Usually they're up thousands of percent. Came out though on December 21st, right? With some hype. So it's been about a week. This thing has been just in an uptrend, and I honestly see it continuing. This thing likely is going to continue up at least 57%. And I usually wouldn't say a high-risk meme coin on CoinX, but the TA looks great to me, right? Again, who knows? And you do need a VPN on CoinX, you know. And I'm willing to put that on everybody's radar. That's how much it looks interesting to me. High probable, you know. The way the moving averages are looking. You can, you will, you are the best. If you're strong enough to survive the test, you'll be solid as bulletproof vest. The Crypto Lifer teaches us how to be the masters of our own destiny. Life for love. God bless you, Crypto Bear Baker in the house. Visit the new Crypto Lifer website. We appreciate that. And if you want to jump into MEXC and stop paying high fees, jump into MEXC. They still have the least fees than everybody else. They used to have the best fees, but that is going to change. I still like MEXC. They have the most coins of anybody else. They have a beautiful user experience when it comes to their futures. And I do get a commission if you do make a trade on MEXC. I greatly appreciate that. They do not pay me. I'm not sponsored by the actual exchange. iTrust Capital. Absolutely love iTrust Capital. Shout out to them. They do sponsor the channel. All right. They, you know, we put a link out there and they sponsor the channel. If you want to go to iTrust Capital, one thing about iTrust Capital is they're regulated way different than these exchanges. So if you feel uncomfortable about buying coins at exchanges, iTrust Capital is a far secure and more manageable place to keep your cash, you know. And you can also do gold and silver and other things, and you could trade inside of it tax-free. I mean, you can't do that anywhere else. And why I like BingX is hooking us up right now. Right now, BingX is doing something pretty cool. You can get up to 150 beans through BingX through my link if you use the link or the QR code right there, right down there. All right. I like BingX because you can trade Forex and the S&P in the same place. That's the only reason I really like them. I'm telling you, I just looked it around the whole market and I couldn't find that anywhere else. All right. Last time we looked at Kadena, we were really bullish on Kadena. Looked like it was likely going to make a pretty nice move to the upside. It's on MEXC as perpetual, but I believe only spot here is on KuCoin. I see it in this flag getting ready for its a bigger move to the upside. Kadena on the 22-hour looks like an 82% gain is coming for Kadena. I like what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour too as well. Kadena looks, it's well poised for a bigger gain. It was just 43 cents. It's done about a 3x. Looks like it may want to double up here to 222. I like Kadena. I'm watching Kadena. Kadena is setting up, in my humble opinion, on the 8-hour, 6-hour time frame for a beautiful pump to the upside. I would watch Kadena closely. A lot of other coins have pumped nicely. This pumped just a little bit and then consolidated in this bullish falling wedge. I like what I'm seeing for Kadena. It's kind of behind a lot of coins. You know what I mean? All right. Vitalik trending, Cardano trending, SEI trending. You see that? SEI trending right now. Fake punt apparently went down. All right. I like what I'm seeing for Kadena. All right. Funky cold Kadena. Exactly. VeChain is a mover recently. It definitely got back to that 3-cent region, getting exciting. And it's been pumping on that 8-hour. Same thing here for VeChain. The 8-hour looks flaggy on a lot of these assets, right? Eventually, you're going to get overextended, but the 8-hour does look like we might get a bit of a pump here. If Bitcoin can go more sideways, we can get a pump here for VeChain. All right. And last but not least, SEI, and then I could do the Bitcoin update. I don't know why I chased the super chats today to get to the Bitcoin update. I put this out for SEI, likely to break out 2 days ago. My target for SEI is 67. SEI, in fact, did break to the upside. I put another little flag here, projected, before it even happened. And, I projected it, and it apparently went up a little higher. But SEI continuing to rip. And I put out this 2 days ago on my live stream, 32% gains right in front of you for SEI, and SEI continues to rip from 23 cents, okay? These are big movers in the game, man. This thing has been ripping since November 8th. 12 cents, it's done a 5x basically to 59, all right? Oh, I'm going harder in it. They're adding Doge Floki characters for it. Wow. 3x now on optimism from the live with HMAC, High Beer, and other high coins. High Me Bits, all rocking from the 99. You're the man, dude. God bless you. Thank you. Meme Alliance, a GameFi ecosystem that connects communities. Enter the Alliance. Interesting. Meme Alliance is a GameFi ecosystem in development. The goal of Meme is to connect meme communities in one ecosystem. Developers of Meme Alliance are Elmo or ERC, Elmo team. 15 years in various crypto projects in the space. Partially doxed and consists of all skills required to build a successful project. Interesting. Meme Alliance may be big, right? Gallery. Where can you get Meme Alliance? MMA, it's called. It can be swapped on Uniswap. All right. I get it. For Ethereum. All right. I'm getting paid in funding fee from XZ from a 1K long. Exactly. There you go. I'm still in the long, up 3% too as well, you know, on MEXC. MMA is on MEXC, really? That's interesting. MEXC has everything every time, man. So Meme Alliance just came out brand new on MEXC. This would be, you know, a complete gamble, right? MMA. Yeah, you just got, no, I mean, you're just, it's a complete gamble. It's at a penny and 1/10 of a penny, 8.9, right? It's BTV, and you can choose what memes you want to be paid in. It was just released yesterday. Interesting. All right, let's break down Bitcoin, and then I'm out of here for the night, everybody. That's the last thing I'm going to do is break down Bitcoin. Okay. All right. Remove all my old drawings, get rid of the moving averages, take a look at I've been using the 5-day chart. Support or resistance, resistance up here, and then you can see these two candles stop. That's where we've dropped. These two candles have given us a support, resistance, bit of a struggle right there, and you can see we're in some chop. 5-day chart is coming down on the stochastics while we're going sideways. Great sign. Doesn't mean we can't bend, though, and we still have more downside. This could take us further down. Definitely could happen. Okay? Definitely could happen. So here's the deal. We look at the 4-day chart. 4-day coming back down too, but resetting pretty nicely. The 3-day chart. And I flip on the moving averages, and I can see that the 3-day is getting closer and closer to the 21-day moving average. And this is all we wanted. I kept talking about this, and I said it. I remember when I saw this, when we went high and we were away from the 21, I said, we got to come back to the 21. Now, normally we would have started making a downtrend by now, but because we keep going sideways, it's almost more likely we're going to make the lateral pattern. This has a big move to the upside. That measure move takes you all the way to 63,376. Tells me we likely could get that move further up, all right? We could also pull back, and we may retest this level here at 31,000, or we may retest here at 40,000, right? We could even retest these levels here at 37,006. So these are the levels that I'm watching. I'm open-minded to everything happening. We could see it at $31,000 Bitcoin. That could happen, right? Right now, it's most likely that we remain in the sideways pattern that I've been projecting for the last few days. The daily also starting to kind of finally find its range. And to me, those are tweezer bottoms, telling us that we're likely going to get a move further to the upside. We take a look at what happened on the daily candle today, and it was a very indecision doji. Opened at 42,066.94. The high was 42,612. The low was 41,520. We would close at 42,140, up $73.33 to 333. Only up 0.17%. We barely moved today. Today was sideways price action. I still squeezed out an 18% gain if you traded with me on a Saturday, low liquidity. I found the exact place to enter. I gave it live on my live stream. And at one point, we were up in some pretty good gains for Bitcoin. All right. So this is kind of what I see happening for BTC is a bounce. You know, this somewhat resembles a cup and a handle here. And we could get that breakout. But I just want to see consolidation, you know, and I'd love us to consolidate. You know, this says that no ETF approval comes out that first week, or it's a giant double top and we just a double bottom and we break on out for massive gains. Either way, we so far have fended off the bears yet again with the 4-hour 200 SMA not being broken. That was the key. And I put it out to my trading group. I said, if we lose this, expect more downside. And I had holes. We're going to make a flag here and we'll short to the downside. And I had a whole short idea ready in case we lost that key level. We did not. We got the reversal back to the upside. So far, so good. All right. So even here, the 1-hour resetting inside the falling wedge tells me we're likely going to get some type of move. And right now, I just look at this like a falling wedge that wants to break to the upside. Length of this back to the top of the channel. So I'm looking for a break back to the top of the channel. 4-hour has momentum, right? Not over yet. It's hit a little bit of a wall, but the 6-hour, the 8-hour, the daily, everything wants to bounce back to the top of the channel. So I just want to, you know, I'm not asking for a lot. Just some consolidation sideways for Bitcoin. Move up to here and get sideways. Right? Overall, I do see a bigger trade that I already, you know, I have longed a few times. I keep taking profits early because then we keep coming back down and I realize I can get back in. But this is basically the trade. The profit would be 51,200. The stop loss would be below this low at 40,548. The long would be somewhere here as close to the trend line as humanly possible, right? And it gives me a beautiful 4.25 risk-reward ratio. Even now would be considered an entry for this idea, all right? You would have to have a lot of patience to be able to hold it a long period of time. Again, it would have to fit your trading style, and you'd have to get the education that you deserve for you to understand what's happening, all right? What y'all think about Filecoin? It keeps pumping. You never know. You never know, all right? So this is what I see happening for BTC, and I'd watch this falling wedge in the 1-hour, and I'm still long. The second we lose the 4-hour 200 SMA, I'll start to look for Bitcoin to fall to the 6-hour 200 SMA and the 8-hour, and I will turn more bearish. And unless that happens, I remain that we're getting the reversal back to the top of the channel. And this falling wedge will break to the upside. And the long-term idea is still intact for Bitcoin. All right. I did personally close my long trade right now. All right. I want to see if I can get a better entry looking at the 15 or the 7-minute time frame, but they're both actually in a nice, like the 7 minutes in this flag. There's a chance this 7-minute gives us some love and some action here. We also want to see the 7-minute stay above the 200 SMA. Crucial moment here that we get this pump out the flag. I may re-enter my trade on this flag here. But I want to sit alone and kind of do my own focus, you know. Thank you all for the love that you give us. Every day is a blessing because your heart is so big and your family means so much to us, and we appreciate all you give us. You're a legend for many years to come. God bless you, man. Thank you. The little note around 41.9 seems to be kryptonite for the bears. Then again, it's winter and the bears may be headed back to hibernate. KIMBO going to the all-time high tomorrow. KuCoin is buying amongst whales. Check Arca Mintel wallets. Interesting. How do you check Arca Mintel wallets? Arca Mental wallets. Thank you. I'm going to sit with my team and look at this Arkham Intelligence, de-anonymizing the blockchain, alerts, profile, visualizer, announcements. Yo, you just hooked me up. Thank you. I send this to the trading group. Crypto Bear Baker, I want you to deep dive this for me, man. And then we got to Zoom together. All right? That's going to be one of your tasks for me this week if you can. I know you're on it, and I know you'd love to do it. Lakochi Coker, thank you being there always. Know you're in your heart and that you always give inspiration. Love and TA, baby. Oh, man, we love it. Lakochi really hooks it up, too. And look, we found out about so many new coins that I never heard about. So you should be excited. I'm excited. There's a lot brewing in the next few weeks. I see 84 for EJLD, only a matter of time over here. Is it Filecoin's time? A lot of people are talking about Filecoin. Getting excited, getting kind of crazed for it. Trend line's intact beautifully. Starting to make a rising wedge. Rising wedges break out parabolically. All right. It's showing signs of a massive move to the upside. It just, you know, it really is. And that measured move will take it to about 24% gains. Its major resistance is 625. It breaks that. It's going to 772. 24% gains for Filecoin. Bigger coin, takes a little bit more to move it. And look, there's your Adam and Eve double bottom with the little flag, and it breaks out. It did exactly like it was supposed to. I teach my students about this pattern over and over again with the little flag on the side. That's the cup and handle. Bang, bang, bang. Now I'm done with Super Chats. I'm going to jump on out of here for the night. It was at a beautiful, I try to do an hour and a half on Saturday night. It's Saturday night, you know what I mean? And give you guys a break. And I feel like we've gone over way too much already. I bombarded you guys already. I was up at 5 in the morning, Friday morning too. We've done so much, man. You know, enjoy your last day. I'm going to be all over you guys in 2024. And you're going to be like, you know, trying to keep up with us in the trading group. And you're going to be helping me. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. It's just going to be a battle. I'm so excited. All right. High coins getting back in there. High Valhalla. You know, the high coins. High me bits. Storage. I'll tell you, man, I'm in ORDI right now. Right. And ORDI's looking pretty bullish to me. We'll see. Can it hold the zone? I got an ORDI at 57, 58, and this thing just wants to continue to rip peasy. Rip into the upside for ORDI. And, you know, I could tell everyone, be yourself. For years, I was always myself, but I didn't seem to fit in. I was in the office work, and office spaces didn't really seem to be the place for me. And now that I'm here on live with my YouTube channel and each and every one of you, I just love being myself. And I love that I get to be myself and nobody judges me for it. There's always a few haters and some weirdos, but it's all love, man. I'm feeling so much love every day when I show up on the show. And I'm excited for what's going to happen in 2024. Shout out to the 744 beautiful souls here. 500 likes, $100 in chat revenue, 5 new members. You people are absolutely amazing. May God bless each and every one of you. And it's funny, I bailed on my trade like I knew, you know. But that's not a dump. Watch the 7-minute flag for Bitcoin as long as it stays above the 200 SMA. Ooh, I see a head and shoulder pattern right there, though. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, senorita. Drop you down to 41,775. Watch that. Yeah, second you lose this yellow 200 SMA, you are going to get a drop to the downside. Bit of a rejection for Bitcoin at 42,573. All right. I would expect chop tomorrow too as well. Last day of the year. ETF, SHMETF, and then, you know, it's a weekend with the New Year's. The markets are closed Monday, so we'll have a false move Tuesday. It's going to shift the entire market all week. Things really won't get back to basics until the following Monday. So I'd be wary of trading, really. I mean, I'm not saying we won't make a trade and there won't be some massive gains and all this, but things won't get back into how they really operate until the 8th of January. So just, you know, I see a lot of people forcing trades, over trading the last few days. Take a breather, man. Take a breather. There's a lot of chop the last few days of the year. Take it easy on yourself, okay? Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. You got each and every one of you. I'm telling you, every one of you that shows up, even if you're just a viewer and you don't comment, but every one of you that shows up are helping me get through the death of my mom. Every single one of you. I'm telling you right now. Stack McChange, you're helping me. Crypto Bear Baker, you're helping me. Love Learning. PS5, Future of Gaming. Eric Eubanks. Chris. GF Burke. Chris Weeks. Bryson Gonzalez. T Money. Normie the Navi. Every single one of you are helping me get through the death of my mom. You really are. And my father. You know, it's weird. It's like I wasn't even over that yet. You know. And so I love you. I appreciate you. And you all mean the most to me. One last thing I want to look at was, remember, friend Snack further made the falling wedge. It was in this beautiful channel, but then it fell out into the falling wedge. Touching the 200 SMA, though, which is usually a good sign for a reversal. And then remember Friend Coin, which was on our radar. Friend stayed in this channel, but then also slopped to the downside. So Cardano memes getting a little bit of sell-off, but they're still out there. It's a bit of an Adam and Eve double top from what I'm seeing. I'm sorry to hear that. RIP from Kuwait. We went over ICP already. So grateful for your mentoring and inspiration. Shout out to Jamal Antonio. We love you, and we appreciate you, Jamal. Thank you for all the help you've given me, too, and all the love you've given me when I come to see you, man. Oh, I'm taking a breather. I needed it. I'm not going into any heavy trades the next few days, you know. I got 70 grand, then I got to move. I want to double it, triple it. You know what I mean? Then I want to put the 70 back I want to put the 70 in, get 70 out, keep the 70 in, and then keep moving, right? But that's the plan. All right. Yeah, did you do Soul tonight? Sorry, sitting here with 4 and 6-year-old trying to keep the... Yeah, we did. I have to fix my Apple ID to send more super chats. See you on the next live. It's all right, man. Everybody, we love you. We appreciate you. And you guys are awesome. And girls. All the lifers. May God bless each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'll see you all tomorrow for a beautiful update in the morning for our last day of the year. May God bless me and keep me alive so I can finish 2023. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you've given me. 364 days a year. I don't know how you helped me do this. I don't care where I traveled, what I did. There was so much stress. Wi-Fi at Airbnbs. Was it going to work? You know, are they going to lose my equipment on the plane? You know, from Miami to Las Vegas. I traveled all around the world, and had a blast. All the trips I had to go to see my family members. All the places I went, I kept the show going on the road. And that's the beauty, too, of trading. You can trade anywhere in the world. I hope I inspired each and every one of you to keep going. I hope I gave you hope to believe that you could do it, too. This is the year that life has really put our face on the map. We won the TA award in Las Vegas, Best Technical Analysis. Come on, man. Crypto Influencer Year, Web3 Awards. Unbelievable what happened this year. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for everything. I go to bed every night, and it feels like a dream. Like, pinch me, because I'm dreaming. I drive that Cadillac Escalade, and I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. May God get on my hands and knees and thank God every single night for every single thing I receive. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. God bless you all. Have a great night. Enjoy your life. You only got one, man. Tonight, make sure that you're happy. Make sure you praise God and be thankful for everything in your life. And good things are coming in 2024. I'm telling you right now. Stay smiling. I love you, lifers. You guys, the lifers are the best. I wouldn't want to be with anyone else. God bless each and every one of you. And thank you for everything you've given me. The gratitude, there was not enough words of gratitude I could use. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. To 2024, baby. Tomorrow, our last day. Getting sentimental about the end of the year. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And gals.